Now, I'm sure just like me, you've been waiting on Jim Cornette's reaction to the end of AEW Dynamite. But in my waiting for him, I realized that I never really told y'all what I thought about it. And it was pretty much amazing. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. I was for a second there, I'm like, are they really going to do this? Are they really about to get Tony Khan physical? Not only just have him on TV, that was wild to me, but get him physical? That is Oh, that was amazing. Now, before I get too deep into this video, trying to hit 10,000 subs, man. It's a goal of mine for a very long time. If you could hit that subscribe button for your boy, I would definitely appreciate it. Also, we need 300 likes on this video. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. I would definitely appreciate that as well. Both of the buttons are free. I definitely appreciate it. Now, AEW jumped the shark. It's okay. It's okay. It's accepted. They jumped the shark. And is jumping the shark always a bad thing? No, it is not. Sometimes it can save a series. Sometimes it can save a TV show. Sometimes it can save a book or something. I can't ever say I've been a fan of something that jumped the shark. Maybe like iCarly or Drake and Josh or something. Or Family Guy jumped the shark 1,000 times. Simpsons literally jumped the shark. But in wrestling, nah, I can't ever say I have. I wasn't really alive for the Attitude Era to see when they were just doing all that wild stuff they were doing. I mean, I was there for the PG era and it was bad, but nothing that too out of the ordinary. It was just very bad television. But this was just this was just hilarious. And I feel like it's jumping the shark because Tony Khan from day one has said he would never get physical. He would never be an on-screen character. And that's exactly what barrier we've crossed. They showed the footage of what, maybe a month ago now? No, not a month ago, because it was the week after WrestleMania. It was almost a month ago. 3 weeks ago now, they showed the footage of Brawl In, and it didn't benefit them at all. They got a little cheap rating pop, but next week they were down below 700, I mean down below 800,000 again. So, it worked for that week, but after that, nothing. So it didn't build any interest in the FTR versus Young Bucks match. It didn't build any interest in seeing Jack Perry back. If you want to see Jack Perry, you would have already seen him. I mean, like, not already, but if you were interested in Jack Perry and watching him come back, it didn't take that away from you. And if you didn't care about Jack Perry, it doesn't make you care about Jack Perry. If anything, it made you want to see CM Punk. And CM Punk doesn't work for AEW anymore. He works for WWE. So, it was definitely counterproductive. It's still, even with this still doesn't, justify showing that footage. But I'll say this. That shit was amazing. I loved every second of it. They arrived at the stadium. Not even, I don't know what Daly's place is, arena. They arrived at the venue. Let's call it a venue, because they definitely not. I don't know. I feel like an arena can't hold just under 3,000 people. So they arrived at the venue like they were the Bloodline when they're far from it. I believe they've been called the Mudline. And they had a meeting with Tony Khan. And then it was announced that they would like have a meeting in the ring live on television. It was like, oh, Tony Khan is going to be on television. Okay. Is he more awkward than last time? Now, y'all got to think. This is me, like, for the first time watching AEW, like, weekly. I've never seen Tony Khan make an entrance. I've never seen him, cut a promo live. I've never been that guy. I just know he's a very awkward dude. He's awkward in his press conferences. He's awkward when he's making them backstage announcements. He's a very awkward dude. So he came out there looking all like he got a wedgie. He's an adorable dude, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Because we all know somebody like Tony Khan, a sweetheart who just who puts himself in positions that he don't need to be in. And that's what Tony Khan did. It was fucking hilarious. Just watching him like over-exaggerate his acting. And then they did the handshake and they celebrated. And as they were celebrating, I thought the closing shot was going to be when Jack Perry was hugging Tony Khan and smiling at the camera. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's interesting. What's going to happen here? Are they just like going to... Is Tony Khan a heel now? Like, okay, what's happening? And then they raised hands, and I'm like, he's not going to put hands on Tony Khan, is he? He's not going to put hands on Tony Khan, is he? and then he stabbed him with the microphone in the stomach. Tony Khan failed is like he fell straight back at like a Family Guy character. I've been hearing that that's what, and I think that's the best accurate representation of it. He got hit with a shotgun blast, and then he remembered like, oh, I should probably sell my stomach. So then he started selling his stomach like 2 seconds after being on the ground. Then here comes the Elite. Then they're terrible actors. They are terrible actors. Like the Young Bucks suck at acting, which is makes them so disingenuous. Is they overact on everything. So they had them in position, and I already seen this. And you seen it coming, like immediately as soon as they start helping them up, they like you seen it coming. Like it would have been more interesting if they didn't like just help Jack Perry in this. It creates some conflict. You know what I'm saying? So like, why are you acting like why are you trying to stop him or why are you trying to yell at him if you're going to attack him as well? Like if that was the plan the entire time, why would you try to attack? Like why would you yell at him as well? What is the point of trying to even set a smoke screen or something? It's Tony Khan. Like you don't have to, you don't have to I don't know. That was weird. So which was a lot of the stuff they do is weird. They don't move with logic. But anyway, then they helped them up, and it was like it looked like they were about to set them up for the V trigger, and like because if we didn't see the same exact thing with Tony Schiavone like a month ago, it's like, and especially with that move, it's obvious. Like, all right, if they're both helping him up and both of them are holding each arm, it's obvious what's about to happen. But then, of course, they didn't go for that. I wish they would have actually did that. That would have been better. But then Okada stopped them, and then like he lit, like Tony Khan's standing there again. He's forgetting to sell, and he's just standing there like his jacket is like all messed up, like he just got bullied for his lunch money, like by his bully, like he just got bullied for his lunch money, and all you see is his back. And Tony Khan is like the same height and weight as Jack Perry. It is fucking hilarious. Like that was the first thing I noticed. Sorry, I didn't bring that up. Jack Perry and Tony Khan are like the same height and weight. So if we're talking about like physiques and stuff and believable characters, Jack Perry is the same height and the same weight as Tony Khan. So he's just looking there like a little kid, and he's waiting to see what his bullies is about to do to him. So then they lift him up and they do the Meltzer driver, which was overkill. But hey, if we're gonna be ridiculous, fuck it, let's get full ridiculous. You should have put him through a flaming table. Word to Cody Rhodes and who was that? Andrade, I think he put through the flaming table. You should have went full ridiculous. Fuck it, go full ridiculous. Meltzer driver, really, to Tony Khan? How ironic is that? This isn't this is something that's so bad it's good. This isn't good. Like I don't care what nobody tells you. I don't have any questions going into next week. I don't give a fuck why they attacked Tony Khan. I could tell you now why they attacked Tony Khan. It's either because they fired Jack Perry, or like, well, Jack Perry even said it. You took 8 months away from my career, or it's they just want power. That's it. That is it. There's no depth to this There's no depth to this. What they should have did is had Okada not be for attacking Tony Khan, and then Kenny Omega returns next week, and as like Kenny Omega is chewing out the Young Bucks, Okada's like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I mean, I didn't want to attack Tony Khan, but if you didn't want us to attack Tony Khan, now I'm happy we attacked Tony Khan. See, that adds depth. That little thing, that adds depth to the thing. Like, Okada didn't agree with the Young Bucks, but now he does just because how much he hates Kenny Omega. One of the Young Bucks didn't want to attack Tony Khan. That adds depth. That's what the bloodline does. There's like, you add stuff to the character. You don't make the story too complicated. You make the characters complicated. But no, they don't have that foresight. So everybody agreed on attacking Tony Khan for some reason, and hey, yeah, it's going to be predictable. I have no questions going into next week. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny. I only question I do have is Tony Khan going to be on television from now on? Is this a way, like, if I'm Tony Khan, I'm using that as a way to step away from AEW for a while, because you need a break, bro. It's been 5 straight years. Take a fucking break. Who his replacement would be, I'm not sure. To hire Tranquilo Club. I don't know. Yeah, that's how I would do it. And then if you really want to get into this, have the Young Bucks change the setup or something. Have like some have some characters or have some wrestlers like, hey, we had to book our own flights because you took out Tony Khan. So who's setting stuff up? Like, I haven't got my paycheck this week, something like that. Like, you could do things like that. Go full into this because without Tony Khan, stuff is going like bad or something. You could easily you can add so much to this, but they won't. They won't. So I have no interest in it. But it was a fun moment. It was a great moment, and that's what AEW does. They give you great moments, but they don't. There's not gonna be any follow up to it. Tony Khan's all right. Like, hey, he'll be all right, and but the company won't. The company won't. So this isn't their NWO. This isn't their Shield. This nothing will come out of this. It's just gonna be the elite versus the elite. So it's gonna be a circle jerk off moment. Nobody's gonna become a star off of this. Nobody benefits from this but the elite. So yeah, it's the ratings won't pop for this. This is just to entertain their fan base. It's literally just that. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Did y'all enjoy this? I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. It was amazing. I've watched it about 1,000 times. Tony Khan is a character. I love him, but yeah. Hopefully, this just writes him off. Not even just TV, just AEW, just for a while. Just take a year off, my dog. Just take a year off. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Again, we're trying to hit 10,000 subs. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy and join the community. Hit that like button. We need 300 likes on this video. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Peace.